An intimacy coordinator on sets of movies and TV shows says when actors get aroused, they have a way of dealing with that. Jason, what would you ask them to do?
Well, I can't do that in front of a bunch of people. I've already been there at a fraternity party once, and there were strippers there, and the fraternity was looking at you, and we were naked, and it was too much.
The lights were on.
But if it did happen in the throes of passion, I tend to think. One time, I remember my cat had maggots, and I go to that a lot. I had a cat when I was younger. And I'll never forget it. I think he got hit by a car or something.
Oh.
He came home in the garage, and there was maggots literally crawling out of its body, and it was still alive. So when I have to prevent anything, that's what my go-to is.
So
tremendous. He goes there.
Yeah. And can you explain for the women?
Yeah.
What that does for? I mean, it just takes your mind off
It's a huge
of.
distraction. I mean, it's still hard. It's no pun intended, but
my goodness.
Now I'm confused.
Good Lord.
It's still difficult, I should say, that to get rid of the arousal.
Yeah.
But the distraction is what it is. Sometimes I also think about Jared's face.
Okay. That stops you in tracks.
Then it completes right away.
Jared says it out loud.
He's always thinking about me.
Freaks Carol out.
Please don't think about me when you have a boner, please.
Carol's like, stop calling me Jared.
I think about it right away, and I totally like it takes you steps backwards.
No, it's messed up. I mean, I used to do this when I was first married.
Okay.
There was a older, bigger lady at church that wore muumuus to church, and she was just not. She don't live here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's even alive, and I would think about her, and it helped.
And it's to slow down the process.
Slow down the process.
Not to get rid of
it, to slow it down.
I see.
So this is a little bit different. The intimacy coordinator.
But it's still, I think, the same
idea
is to create the distraction.
You're like turning yourself off in a way.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
all right.
The worst possible thing.
And we're doing it for you. That's how selfless we are.
Yeah, sure.
That we have to think of maggots and big women at church.
Not because you can't control yourself. But yeah.
And Jared, apparently.
And me.
Okay, got it.
All right, Matt, what do you do if you're trying to prolong the act with your wife?
I usually try to either switch positions or like do something that involves me like not moving. Like I'll go and do something that might be a little more foreplay-ish.
Mm-hmm. So you'll stop
and focus on. I will stop what I'm doing and let's just focus on you for a second, doing something different.
Okay.
Or a call back earlier. Something we said earlier, like I have diarrhea, and you like run out for a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow it down.
But yeah, when I was younger, for sure, it was like, who's the least attractive person that I know?
See,
what if you were that person, like for real?
Yeah,
you're like everyone's go-to to like.
Well,
you tell us because you are for Jason.
Yeah.
And then you meet him, and you're like, hey, just want to thank you so much for helping me get through some really rough times.
I'm glad I can help. I've saved your marriage, Jason, in many ways.
Wasn't it the clip in Austin Powers when he's with one of the women on the movie? I can't remember which one, and he's going like, Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Oh, yeah.
He's like screaming it, trying to make sure he doesn't finish.
Right. And then Squid, what do you? Because we've heard you've had some ED problems before.
Squid just plays with cats. In the room.
I guess like Matt said, I'll switch up positions, but once I'm at that point, there's no turning back. So I'll just be like, hey, let me do this and then give me 10 minutes and I'll go again.
Let me go get some orange juice.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point, like, there's no stop.
I gotta go reload. Hang on.
Yeah. Just let me reload.
Oh my
lay here for
gosh.
10 minutes and then I'll impress you.
Then it'll be great.
Yeah. That's a risky maneuver.
Yeah.